every takedown.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for our next contest of the evening. 3 5-minute rounds of fighting in the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, this man is a grappler with a professional record of 5 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighed in at 155 pounds. Fighting from Liverpool, England. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chris Fishgold. His opponent fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter with a professional record of 5 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in at 155 pounds. From Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jeremy Ninja Petley. And when the action gets underway, your referee for this contest is Mark Goddard.
So here we go, the first of potentially 3, and there's a very good chance, when we look at it purely on paper, Pierre, of this one possibly going to the ground fairly early.
Yeah, both guys coming from very heavy jiu-jitsu based schools. Petley out of London Fight Factory, Chris Fishgold out of Next Gen MMA here in Liverpool. Both guys are, oh, no touching gloves. Big right round, lands just missing the mark. Now look at that, Fishgold immediately closed down distance, has the body lock. Leg trip, Petley down, Fishgold's in that side mount position.
This didn't surprise us, as we said, did we, Pierre? We had a feeling this is where it could be, and then see which man really is the stronger and better grappler.
Yep, and that's where both guys are getting tested. And like you said, we could have scripted this.
And when you said Fishgold went straight there, it's quite obvious, really. 4 of his 5 wins by submission. This is how he feels most comfortable. But nice transition there from Petley. Yeah,
Petley trying to get the knee in, create space to possibly go full guard. However, now he's all 4s. Now look at the Petley had an idea. You know, he went to all 4s immediately. Fishgold throwing in the hooks. However, immediately he rolls out of that. And, you know, very lucky to have, you know, only 1 hook set in before he was able to get to his back.
But a warning there for Jeremy Petley, the movement of Chris Fishgold. Immediately we see solid elbows there, but immediately looking for the submissions.
Right, and both guys are moving at a very frenetic pace. No guy is, you know, laying and praying. Both guys are swiveling hips, doing everything that you would expect from a high-level jiu-jitsu player. Now we have Petley on his back with Fishgold in the top position, trying to swim in the punches. Now look at this, Petley possibly going to get the top position. He needs to really work. He needs to work forward motion. However, Fishgold is able to throw the hip out.
And Fishgold there, for me, Pierre, was looking to use those punches.
Now look at this, he's going for a possible 10-finger choke, if I can see correctly. Nope, he opts to move for the back. However, Petley immediately going to his back, not letting him set the hooks in for a potential submission.
But for me here, it looks like that Fishgold's favourite sub, if we're going to look for it, is that rear naked, because even that ground and pound was an attempt to flip his man to his back.
Now, the one thing that I'd like to mention is it's a little bit of a difference in body styles. Fishgold has the more compact, strong, kind of durable body type, whereas Petley has that long, lean, very long-limbed kind of body style. I think that each has its advantages. However, in the guard, I would expect that Petley would be able to better utilize those long limbs.
So stood up for the first time since the opening bell. And Fishgold again, the aggressor, coming forward. And as you said, the body shapes are noticeably different when they're upright like this.
Now, Petley needs to start. Now, Petley's not really using his footwork. He needs to be getting the jab working those lateral movements, not allowing Fishgold to close down that distance, because Fishgold, let's face it, he's already put his cards on the table. He wants the takedown. That's where he feels comfortable on the ground.
Yeah, Petley in that southpaw stance, I said, quite ungainly on the stand-up. I've got to be honest here, Pierre.
Both guys are a little bit loose, and that may be just, first round jitters. Got to work those out, settle down into your striking. Body lock again, possible. Oh, now that was a turn of events. However, he tried to go for that leg trip. Petley forced him down onto his back, but Fishgold, with his presence of mind, was able to get the leg in through so he couldn't go full mount on him.
But for the first time, it's Petley in ascendancy. It'd be interesting to see what he can do now. And again, this time he goes for Fishgold's back.
Well, that was a very good transition from front headlock all the way to the back of Fishgold. He's looking to possibly use some ground attack. Look at that now, backdoor. Fishgold goes backdoor immediately. And look at this, he has the arm and head triangle right here. This could be the game ender, but look at this. He's defending that by using his leg to pull the arm down to create space so he's able to maintain and still breathe.
So to summarize, which will be obvious to many, these are two very good technical men.
It's almost like watching tennis, you know what I mean? One guy hits the ball across the net, the other guy hits it back to him. But saying that, it is, you know, very technical. I love watching the groundwork. Now look at this here. Both hooks are set in. Petley is in deep trouble. However, the forearm isn't underneath the neck. How we're saying that. Now look at this here. He's going for a possible ankle lock.
He's got under 30 seconds to do it now, and he's done it within the last 30 seconds of the round. Fishgold gets the decision in round one and continues that winning streak.
I know that Petley lost. However, I think both guys showed very good jiu-jitsu, very good groundwork. Fishgold, however, you know, it was his time to win tonight. He was the better man on this evening. Now look at this, Petley. Oh, look at the back door out there by Fishgold. Immediately he goes into that arm triangle, shifts the hips. Now, very good defense there by Petley. He's using his leg to keep the space. But again, this was the beginning of the end. Forearms tucked underneath the chin, stretched out. There was nowhere for Petley to go on that.
Yes, Chris Fishgold making a real name for himself, and his BAMMA debut could not have gone better for this young man. He is now 6-0 and a real face to watch out for.
Now, Malcolm, I'd like to say thank you very much for having me once again. This is where we have the Fight Professor taking over here at BAMMA.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Gard has called a stop to this fight at 4:33 of the very first round, declaring the winner by rear naked choke out of the red corner, Chris Fishgold.